I'm wondering from an organization's point of view, if we think about, creating these tools, for tech enablement, I think historically, the real decision point or the way in which product teams or whatever have gone about making those choices have typically been associated with what are the digital tools that will drive our business goals. So it's usually about, boosting productivity or streamlining a hiring process or, increasing an efficiency or whatever. And that's typically been like the business goal. This is how we're going to make the decision. So therefore, we're going with this vendor for our infrastructure and this vendor for our communication and this vendor for our whatever, our cloud services or whatever. But I wonder to what extent inclusion is acknowledged as one of the business goals rather than, well, we just made a real sort of logical decision. Of course, we're going to go with this method. Our CRM is going to be this.
Right. Interesting. That's a great question because it doesn't come through as, is this inclusive? Right? It doesn't come through as that metric. It comes through as, do our employees feel a sense of employee engagement? Are they showing that? Is there usability in the tool? And then imagine this for a moment. I like to give more concrete examples, but like if you have a tool that is supposed to be a survey response where you're asking like employees to give their responses and share their sentiments and all of that. If you don't create a space within that tool where you can ask people, like if you're asking them for their gender, did you include genders outside of the binary? Because what happens to those employees who do identify as something outside of that, you just left out a whole group of people. And as they are trying to participate in whatever tool, they don't see themselves able to identify along with everybody else.